5 minutes. That's all you're giving me. 5 minutes. I mean, I'm trying to save my life here. And not just my life, but my name, my reputation, my honour. I mean, I know you're going to have me shot, whatever I say. I know that. I knew that before the trial started. But my wife, my children, their children, people will point at them in the streets. They'll say, his father was a killer, a mass murderer. He killed all those people. And you're giving me just 5 minutes to try to put that right, to do something about it. I'm not arguing about what happened. I've never denied what happened. My point is, you don't seem to understand why it happened the way it did. And I think that's important, not for me or my children, but for history. It's important that history should get the reasons right, not just the facts. I mean, if all history says is the protesters attacked the palace and the soldiers shot them down, if that's all history says, well, it's not actually wrong, but it's not right either. I don't know how or why the protests started. They'd been going on for days, and the crowds just kept growing and growing. Some of them wanted freedom or democracy or whatever. Some of them wanted revenge. Some of them just wanted cheaper food. I mean, it was a shambles. But mixed in among them were some bad, bad people. At first we drove them back with water cannons, tear gas, rubber bullets. They were throwing stones, petrol bombs. A lot of people were getting hurt. If we caught one of them, we knocked them about a bit. They did the same to us. One of my guys got both his legs broken. And then people started dying. So we started using real bullets. But the crowd just kept growing and they kept coming at us. And now some of them had guns as well. I couldn't see where it was going. I couldn't believe that the crowd like that could pull down the old man. Nobody believed that. I mean, we had machine guns and tanks. We had planes. But the crowd kept getting bigger and bigger, and they kept coming at us. It got so bad, we were desperate. We had our families in the barracks, so we weren't just defending the palace, we were defending our wives and children as well. Nobody was safe. And then, that day, it was the last day, although we didn't know that then. The crowd were coming at us in hundreds, thousands. They were throwing rocks, petrol bombs, everything. A lot of people were getting hurt, but we weren't firing back. I didn't want to fire back because we were using real bullets. And then I heard some shots and one of my men went down. The mob held back for a second. Then they charged at us. They had knives, pickaxe handles, all sorts of weapons, and I heard more shots, so they had guns as well. They were about to break through, so I gave the order to fire. I gave the order to fire. I cannot say I was obeying orders. I wish to God I could, but I can't. The place was in chaos. There were no orders. But I was defending the people who had made me what I am, the people who had selected me as a boy, who had paid me, trained me, promoted me, the people who had made me what I am. And I was defending my wife and my children, everything I was, everything I could ever be. And everything was about to end, everything. So I gave the order to fire. And if you had been me, you would have done the same thing.